No, not at all. Not at all. She's the worst mayor that we ever had. Had nothing to do with politics. She deteriorates the city. She deteriorates completely the city. No fireworks. Grand Prix, we don't have the same people that we used to have. Everybody complains. What is this? We cannot park, we cannot drive, we cannot walk in the city.
Canada used to be a safe place where nothing significant happened. However, in recent years, Montreal and other parts of Canada have become increasingly dangerous. According to a survey, 2 Montrealers on 3 believe that Montreal City is less safe than 5 years ago.
More police officers, there's more security people from the STM. We have IMIS, which are social workers going in the metro as needed. We will continue to put all the efforts. And my call for action is also working with the government of Quebec, because what we're seeing is that there are more and more vulnerable people in the public space, including the metro. It could be people, homeless people, but it can be also people dealing with mental health issues, or maybe they're having drug issues. And that is something that the city itself or the STM itself cannot solve. But I will continue to work with le ministère, le ministre Carman, la ministre Duranceau, to find long-term solution in terms of housing and adapted services for people in need.
In Canada, we now experience high immigration rates, increasing poverty due to the cost of living, more homeless people, and the presence of safe injection sites, sometimes near schools. Are these problems the main reasons for the perceived increase in danger, or is there more to it? Today, I want to explore whether Montrealers feel unsafe, not only for themselves, but also for their homes and cars. I will ask them what they believe is the main cause of this increased sense of danger. Do you agree with the survey that said that 2 Montrealers on 3 feel that Montreal City is less safe than 5 years ago? And can you tell me why?
I've been living in Montreal for just about 6 years now, and in the past 2 years I've had personal experiences that have resulted in aggression and violence towards me for no reason. There's been homophobic slurs that have been thrown around. Like a friend of mine had mentioned that, the city's getting more expensive, people are getting more desperate, murder rates are up. It's happening in areas that you don't expect it to, where younger people are living. And you can definitely feel an aggressive air.
It's true. It's less safe than 5 years ago, but there are factors too. We have to realize that times are changed. But Montreal, it's not what Montreal used to be, but safer than other cities in North America, even in Europe.
So I feel very lucky because Montreal is a very safe city if you compare it to other cities worldwide. I think every major metropolis in the Northern Hemisphere has gotten more dangerous in the last years. There's been issues with new drugs on the market that are even worse than the hard drugs that a lot of people used to take.
Well, much safer than my origin country. I've been here for 9 years now. Well, it's true that safety has decreased.
Honestly, don't know if it's safer or not. I don't feel the difference. It's definitely more expensive, but safer or not, I'm not sure.
Pour moi, Montréal, c'est pas dangereux, c'est juste qu'il faut plus contrôler. Comme, on va dire, mieux encadrer, on va dire, la jeunesse, pour pas que ça soit qu'ils deviennent, qu'est-ce qu'on veut pas qu'ils deviennent. Qu'on aide, s'entraide, puis qu'on soit unis les uns et les autres.
Donc, vous n'avez pas peur, admettons, pour votre voiture, vos bicycles, vous n'avez pas peur qu'il vous arrive quelque chose, rien
Non.
du tout? Non?
J'ai rien à me reprocher.
Do you think there is other reason why it's more unsafe now?
When societies become less equal, sometimes you have more violence. It's what happened to the French kings, right?
Most of the delinquency now comes from adolescents.
the value of the dollar and losing the middle class, call us the nouveau poor class people. Then, you feel depressed, you feel aggressive, you feel this, you feel that, and you react differently.
Maybe because it became more expensive, and people have to do certain things to get.
I don't know what brings that. I think it's a general attitude of, this is a young party city. I think people get out there and maybe indulge a little too much and think that they can get away with a lot because it's a young city and there's...
Do you believe that Valérie Plante is doing a great job as managing her city?
No, not really. No, not really. I don't like the way she has handled the situations related to security.
I think she has a very tough job, and I think like everyone else, she could do better on some parts, but I think she could do a lot worse too.
No, not at all. Not at all. She's the worst mayor that we ever had. Had nothing to do with politics. She deteriorates the city. She deteriorates completely the city. No fireworks. Grand Prix, we don't have the same people that we used to have. Everybody complains. What is this? We cannot park. We cannot drive. We cannot walk in the city.
No. I don't have particular examples, but it feels a little more wild than it used to be.
Politiquement, je pourrais pas trop parler parce que c'est pas un sujet qui m'intéresse tant. Tant que je suis en sécurité puis tout le monde est en sécurité, je me dis que le travail est fait.
Well, I don't feel like Montreal is dangerous. I've heard like people from the economic sphere, tourism, events, culture saying that is not good for us. Like, it's okay to have preoccupation. I'm preoccupied too, and I'm acting on it. But I don't like somebody coming and saying like Montreal is dangerous and kind of dismeaning all the work that is being done by police officers, firefighter, and all, like I said, all the other sectors that are working so hard to, turn the page after the COVID.
If you believe that we should fix our city, make sure that we live in a safe place where we don't fear all the time about our belonging or for ourselves. Go and sign our petition at fixourcities.com, and we will ask the government to fix our cities and all the problems that we are seeing emerging recently in the recent years.